Hello and welcome to Witch Moon Magic. My name is Lisa. Today I'm going to do a reading for Aquarius for July. I'd like to begin by doing a blessing. So I'm going to invite the God and Goddess to be with us today. Grant us your presence, your guidance, and your love. Blessed be. Okay, we'll set that aside and get our card shuffled. And we'll be doing a reading for Aquarius for July. Let's see what messages we can get for Aquarius for July. Aquarius for July. Aquarius for July. Now I'll lay the cards out in a Celtic cross and go through them with you. Now we've got a major arcana, another major arcana, and another, and a sword, a pentacle, another pentacle, another major arcana, a sword, another major arcana, get these all in the shot there, and a wand. Now I'm going to say right away that the major arcana represent major karmic steps in our journey here on this planet, in our incarnation. And you have got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So something really is happening right now. And I would invite you to pay special attention to those cards. See how they make you feel. See what thoughts, emotions come up when we talk about them. And those are the ones that are really going to point you in a direction of healing and following your true path. So I'm going to begin by this first major arcana that comes up. Now, the first card represents the situation or the energy coming in right now, and it's Temperance. Temperance is all about balance. She is standing in the mountain pose, and she's got cupcakes and a martini over here. She's got books and healthy food and water over here. And it's saying that you can have both, but it has to be in balance. She's needing to find that inner balance, that inner ability to discern what's going to be helpful and what isn't. Now, the next card is the Hierophant. Now, this position is kind of the challenge or the what needs to be addressed or worked through in order to make this happen, in order to bring that balance into your life. The Hierophant is all about teaching. The Hierophant is the keeper of knowledge, of ritual knowledge. So she's here teaching these students yoga and meditation, and it's all about bringing that that internal knowledge, that knowledge that you have from the universe, and bringing it to others, being a light for others, bringing that knowledge. And it's also with the Hierophant, it's really about a routine, being able to have a routine, a spiritual routine, and that is the key to bringing yourself into a inner balance, having some kind of a spiritual routine that you have, whether it's meditation or prayer, whatever it is. That is something you'll need to focus on in order to have this outcome bring it into fruition. I'm going to talk about this next card, another major arcana, the Tower. Now, in this position, it's what's on in the conscious mind. It's what you're aware of. Other people are aware of it, and it's an energy that kind of touches everything in the situation, touches everything in your life right now. It's an energy that kind of flows down, and the Tower is all about drastic change. The tower is falling over. It's the foundation has come out from underneath it. So it's as if with the tower, change has needed to happen for a while, but for whatever reason, it hasn't. Whether you've been afraid of it, or the situation wasn't right, or whatever. But the tower is saying, now's the time. It's going to happen. You can't hold it back. So just be aware that there's going to be a major upheaval in your life right now, and it's going to affect everything. So, and then moving on to this lower card, a Four of Swords. Swords are about the element air. It's about thoughts and ideas. In this card, it's meditation. It's also about worry. It's the loop that we play in our minds over and over again, attached to thoughts and I want to say motion, but it's not necessarily emotions we're attached to. It's the mental connection to that. And in this one, it's the unconscious mind. It's you're not always aware of it. You may have inklings of it, but you're not always aware of what's going on regarding this. She has been meditating on something in her mind, an idea, a worry. She's been meditating for a long time. She's got cobwebs growing because she has not been able to move forward. She has been stuck here. And the thing with this card is this saying you need to wake up and move. You need to go forward now. And you've meditated, you've ruminated long enough. And now I'm seeing the direct connection between this and the Tower. You've been, ruminating over something so long. The Tower is saying, we're done with that. We're moving on. We're going to change it. You're going to wake up and move forward in a new situation. So I'll move on to the next one. Another 4. Interesting. 4s are a real stable number. They're very balanced and a lot of structure with a 4. And this is a 4 of Pentacles. So Pentacles are about the physical world. It's related to the earth element. And so it's about health, wealth, well-being, anything to do with the physical world. And in this card, it has to do with holding on to possessions, being fearful of losing possessions, being fearful of being without. He has locked himself in this room, and he's sitting on his chest of gold and afraid he's going to lose it, afraid that he's not going to have enough. And he's got this cat here showing him the open window, saying there is a way out of this anxiety, of this fear, but he's holding it tightly because he's afraid to let go. And maybe that's what you have been ruminating over, is this fear of not having enough. And then, this is the past. This is what you're coming out of right now. We go into the upcoming future, the 9 of Pentacles. This is all about having manifested what you want. This one is about holding on to your manifestations, your money or your whatever. You're holding on to it and fearful to give it up. This one, you have let it go. You have been able to let that go and manifest what you want. She is in this beautiful garden, relaxing with a book and a glass of wine, and enjoying the fruits of her labor. So that's, this is the, holding on to this tightly, and you're going to need to let that go in order to bring this into fruition, this abundant life that you're longing for into fruition. Now, down here we've got another major arcana. This card represents how you're feeling right now, how you feel you fit into the world, your world, how you feel about yourself, and it's justice. This is karmic justice. She's got the scales here, and it's all about, and it's funny because the Temperance card is about balance as well. It's about bringing your world into balance. So you're feeling that right now. You're feeling the importance, the karmic importance of bringing your life into balance. Now this next card is another sword, the Queen of Swords. This position is often related to how other people see you, how other people see the situation. You can be aware of it as well, but it's more about what other people are recognizing in you. And again, the swords are all about thoughts and ideas. The queen really is the decision maker. She's got her sword upraised. So people are seeing you as being able to make those decisions, which is interesting because right here it's saying on the, underneath the surface, no, you're not. You're struggling with that. But people see that you have that power. People see it in you, that you are able to make those decisions. You just don't see it in yourself yet. Then we've got your final major arcana here. This position is kind of a wishful card, wishful position. It's like what you wish for, but you could be a little fearful of it too, which is, this Four of Pentacles. You're fearful, and you've got. I'll step back, and it's the Empress card. The Empress is all about this nurturing, fertile energy, the ability to give birth to anything you want. Any idea, any feeling. Anything can be manifested with the power of the Empress behind you. So with that and this Nine of Pentacles here, it shows me that you've got this abundance. It just wants to come out. It's there for you already. It's just a matter of letting go of this fear and this worry, this indecision. And then the next card is a wand. Wand is a fiery passion we have. It's the element fire. It's these creative ideas that come from nowhere, apparently from nowhere. It's this fiery, passionate, directional energy. Now the king is the master of that. The king and the queen are masters of their suit. And so he has a plan. He has a map here. He knows exactly where he wants to go and how to get there, and he has the power to do it. So what I'm seeing so far is that you're holding on to fear of loss, fear of change, perhaps. You're worrying about it, ruminating about it, and it's going to change. As Tower's saying, it's just done. We're done with that now, and we're moving on to the next thing. And you have all these powers of manifestation. It's all about bringing it into balance, bringing your world into balance. Now, what I'm going to do is pick a couple more cards up here. I like to have a major arcana up here at the end. That, to me, represents the situation is pretty much directed toward that. If we don't get a major arcana, it means it's still in flux. Things are going to be changing, and the outcome is not set at this point. So we'll see. I'll just pick a couple more. We got a sword and a wand. So things are still moving. Things are still in flux, and I see a lot of and happiness right now. I mean, this fear, this not being able to make a decision. And then you've got another sword, and it's a 5. And the 5s are very a chaotic and disruptive number. And this one, and it being a sword, it's all about ideas. It's all about it's mental activity. In this one, there's one witch here, and then 2 others, all the swords flying around, and these 2 have been hurt mentally somehow by words or by thoughts or whatever. So this is showing that at this point things are very disruptive. There's a lot of I want to, it's not showmanship. It's trying to one up somebody. It's trying to pretend to be better than somebody else. And I'm not saying you, I'm saying somebody in this situation is trying to take advantage of somebody else. And then you've got this wand, the very energetic and all this passionate energy, and she's being confronted by these other people with the wands. The thing with this one is she is standing up for herself. She is defending herself. So I think that's what's happening here, is that there's some kind of energy, some kind of disruption in relationships, but it's all on the mental level. And then you're going to have to be able to stand up for yourself, for your passions, for your ideas, in order to fulfill this, in order to bring this, your life, into balance. Now I'm going to pick a couple cards from the bottom. Often that gives me a little bit more information about the underlying situation, and we still didn't get a major arcana. But this, we've got a wand, a sword, and a cup. So I'm just seeing, relationships right now. You've got another 5, the 5 of Cups. Again, it's a very disruptive energy. And this is about grieving loss. So something is happening in your life where you're not working well with other people. There's some kind of disruptive energy in collaborations right now, and you're going to be grieving a loss. The thing is, in the 5 of Cups, she's grieving the cups that are spilled, but she has cups back here she's not aware of. So there is hope. There is a light at the end of the tunnel. It's just you need to be able to grieve the loss, but then move on from it. The 4 of Swords, you need to move on from that. And then we've got a Queen of Queen of Wands, and because you have, I thought you had another one, but you have the Empress and the Queen of Swords, and then the Queen of Wands. It's all this female energy, all this nurturing energy, but it's strong and passionate. So you'll have the energy, because it's kind of underlying. You have this energy in you to do this, and you've got a Knight of Swords. The Knights are very directional, and it's a sword, so it's all ideas. You have ideas and plans of where you want to go. And then all these birds represent different chatter, mental chatter that's going on. But he's going forward with his plan, with his own direction. So this is it's not necessarily complicated, but it's a matter of letting go of this fear of loss, and the fear that's keeping you back from making this decision. There's a big change happening, and it's all meant to bring your life into balance. But you need to harness the creative energy, the manifestation power of the Empress and this 9 of Pentacles, and know that abundance is yours already. It's about letting go of these fears, of these indecisions. Once you let that go, all of this can happen. This will all come into fruition. All of these positive, abundant life and this beautiful balance within yourself will become manifest once you are able to let go of those fears. Now, I hope that resonates with some of you. Please like and subscribe if it does. I will see you next time. Blessed be.